This is another extension of the Lloyd real estate section of the show, where we show you a few houses that we have for sale. The one that we have in particular tonight is a nice cottage on the outside of town, something that anybody can afford, even in the lowest income bracket, because this isn't in the best section of town. Well, now, you might be asking why I have this double-barrel shotgun. Well, it's not because of the part of town, but it could come in handy. But you'll just have to look for yourself and see what you think of it. Let me show you around it a little bit. Okay, here we are out on the driveway. As you can see, it's it's just a perfectly well. The last owner put up a fence here. Not a bad-looking fence. It's been well used, but you can do a lot with this. This is something you can really pick up nice. Now, if you'll right out front, you can. There's some tanks over here. They can be repainted. There's nothing wrong there. And to your far right, there's a nice view of the community graveyard. Beautiful. Now let's go up to the house. Now here's the front porch. Now most people would worry about leaks on their front porch. Not here. This roof is collapsed. You're using it for the floor right now. It's a nice metal floor. Probably last another 20 years. That's damn near a lifetime for anyone else. The front windows, a couple of windows are broken. I'm not going to try to hide that. There's no, look at framework, a little bit rusty. That's the rustic look. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You paint over that, hey, they're building houses like that now. They're building them like that to look like that. All right, now let's walk around to the other porch, the side porch. Now this is a part of the house that I like, particularly with. Watch your step here. You can get icy here. Don't let that fool you. It's a nice porch. Hey, a few new rails here. I know, a couple of them are split. Hey, wait. Inside the house looks good. Don't worry about that. Come on in the house. All right. Here we have the door coming in here in the front door. You just saw the front porch. Here you have the front room, or the entrance hall. Now there's a million things that I suppose your wife would do with this thing. There's nothing, right here, right down here in the ground. The last owner had an old carburetor here he used to play with. Nothing wrong with that. All right, now we come into the kitchen area. Look it. Setup right here. The perfect setup for any sink you want to put into the place. Any sink you'd like to put in. And wallpaper here. You take that to the nearest paint store and you'll match up anything with that right there. You got a little stuff right there. Nothing wrong with that. Over here in the corner, plenty of room. Plenty of room for anything you need here. Covered space. Hey, the little woman will love you for this. Look at this. Look at this. All the covered space you could want. Well, the last owner kept dirty magazines in here, but what the hell? You could do anything you wanted with that thing there. Here, a little breakfast room. Breakfast room, a little. What direction is that? Whoa, south. A little southerly exposure here. Beautiful. Hey, and in the summertime, you got the vines coming right in on you right here. No trouble. Last owner cleaned up a little. Well, I could use now, folks, this is the handyman special. So there's a little bit of work needed done on it. We requested the previous owner not to put too much work in on it, so as to bring the price down a little bit and give you a little bit something to work on here. But there is one thing that won't need any work at all, and it's called the new low-lying garage. We have a garage out here, and we're going to show it to you, and it needs no work at all. As a matter of fact, the previous owner's car is still in there, and he's willing to give it to you if you're willing to do the repair work on it. Right over here is the garage I've been wanting to show you. Just a short walk from the garage. And, well, as you can see, you enter that section over there. The old owner's car is, that's in there. It's in there. You can do a little work on that and you got yourself a new car. Okay, we got, let me show you over here. There's a little bit of ice today. It's a cold day. Cold day, a little ice. Brand new roof. The siding here is buckling a little bit. But like I said, it's a handyman special, and if you know what you're doing, you can fix this thing up in a little bit. Just a little bit of the buckling on the siding. And could use a little spouting. If you can see the drips here, it's dripping all along here, spouting. You got it all right. A little scrub-dub-dub, you got this thing all done. It's nice. $75,000. That's without the land. And I think if you bring your wife down here, you're gonna like this place. Look at my face. I wouldn't lie to you folks. This is a place you're gonna love to live. You bring the kids here, you've got a nice weekend. Just sincerely now, come on down. Let me talk to you. Money, no problem. We'll get it for you. Full financing. Just come on down and talk to us.
Well, you picked a real nice day not to come down to the farm. As you can see, it's a little bit chilly down here, but I'm sure wherever you're sitting, it's nice and warm. If you look out here, you can see the cows that I do not own. If you can look over here, you can see the trees that do not bear. If you look right at me, you can see I am cold. Now, this part of the orchard over here, by the way, this is the orchard. It's a little bit hard to tell that, I know, but that's the way it goes. These are the apple trees over here. You can notice them. Over here are more apple trees. They look about the same, I would say. Okay, over here, by the way, we didn't get that many apples last year. Over here is the nectarine tree right there. This little guy here, I put him in last year. That's an apricot tree. He's just a brand new one. I hope he made it through the winter okay. It's been awful cold. Bartlett's pear here. Look at these cows. They're all looking at us like either they want something to eat from us, or they say, what in the world are those guys doing? I haven't made up my mind what they're doing yet. Let's see, I'll show you the farm here a minute. If you look down there, that's the pond. Look how nice the pond looks. All frozen over. Well, this orchard is a lot nicer in the summertime. Right now, it's just a little bit freezy up here. Okay.
Wait, go!
Ta-da! Hey, I just want to show you my pine trees are getting big enough to hide behind down here now, finally. See that? I got them, they're finally over top of my head here. Finally, after 5 years, they're over my head. We can let you have this one for $10. It'll be a beautiful Christmas tree for next year. Plan ahead now. Look at this guy. He's a monster, isn't he? Here's the biggest one I got right here. That is the giant one right there. The biggest one. Well, this one. There's also another big one up here too. Another big one. I just saw him. He may be bigger. Look at this guy, huh? How about that? Okay, I planted them with my own hands. This guy here, he looked just the way it was when I planted it. Nothing there. Okay.
This is the south lawn. This is the north lawn, actually, of Tom's house. And it's always been a favorite spot of mine. I've always enjoyed being on this lawn. And traffic goes right by this lawn here. I see, you can take, the view is beautiful out this way. This has always been a favorite spot of mine right here. And I know you'll appreciate the view here. That's Lloyd's farm over there. He just panned by there. And it's just been it's a beautiful spot. Right here it's about 8 below zero. It's not quite what it is in the summertime, but it's a nice spot. Nice.
In this moving documentary of the farm, I couldn't resist a picture of the oil well. There's the pumpers, and there it is right there. Okay, that's the oil well. Those trees up there, that is the borderline of the farm to the far side. You can see there's another oil well back there, and that is the pond area. Those are the trees there. I got some new ones planted there. A little cold to walk down there today, folks. Believe me. Picture of the new well that they're putting in down someplace on the neighbors. You can see that that line is going to lie right by the tore down shed and by the old barn. Okay? So that's that. There's a picture of the barn, so when it burns down I can say what it looked like. There's the Toyota. Wait a second, there, we're coming up on it. Oh, right there it is. Those little trees right there, that's Mandy and Amy's clubhouse in the summertime. Wouldn't be too much fun to throw a blanket down there today. I'm looking for the ducks down there, but I can't find them. So something may have got them again this year, but we'll go down for closer examination and leaving the camera behind here. Ready? Before we always go down to the pond, we always like to check out our weapons here, see if they're working, operating correctly. I'll shoot that can out there, the farm gas can. Worked very well.